Hi everyone, welcome back to another gameplay of BTD6. Let's continue with the intermediate maps. Rake now, and this map is very similar to Chutes, and so I wasn't able to find a strategy to beat it half crash without monkey knowledge, continues or powers. And so as I did for Chutes, I'm gonna activate my monkey knowledge and I'm gonna use it to be able to beat this map. Now you don't really need monkey knowledge maxed to do it. You just need some of the 3 upgrades, for example the free that monkey, the extra cash at the beginning, big Bloons sabotage, then the discount on the first military monkey, mana shield, the extra shuriken, here in the support not really a lot, and then of course all the upgrades for the heroes, and then the pile of prospects at the end. So those are really the monkey knowledge points that are gonna make the difference, but the rest is just something more that is not gonna be essential. So yeah, definitely monkey knowledge not needed, maxed out. And so let's start this map. This map has some things that are gonna make it a little easier compared to Chutes, and some other things instead that are gonna make it more difficult. So starting with the free dart monkey first, and a sub 000 strong, 160 cash. So with the discount of military, you can place one sub just like that for 160 cash. So that's nothing. That's even cheaper than a dart monkey. And this sub position is very nice because it's like it allows the sub to attack both paths, and also it's close to where the paths converge and intersect with one another. And yeah, overall the submarine, also the darts, like turning in the air pretty much like a second shuriken. They're gonna always try to pop the maximum amount of Bloons, and so you're gonna gain a lot of damage overall just because of that. Now path close to the intersection here in this bottom side, just like that, strong as well. Now talking about the map, it's easier than Chutes because of the fact that there is gonna be just one obstacle, this one, that you can remove for 1k cash. And so it's gonna block your line of sight depending on where you place the towers, on where you're attacking the Bloons. But other than that, it's not gonna be that important, at least early game. But this map is a little harder than Chutes because the Bloons are gonna come from both paths at the same time, and so you're gonna have to deal with the 2 sides, and that it's a little more difficult, of course, especially like in later rounds, because your towers are gonna split their targeting between one side and the other one. And yeah, that's gonna be especially important for like round 63, as you're gonna be seeing in a moment. But other than that, this map should be pretty okay. And yeah, another thing that I think is what really messes you up is the targeting option, because of the fact that this left path is longer at the beginning than this top path. If you place a tower, for example this monkey in first, it's gonna always focus the Bloons coming from the left side and not the Bloons coming from the top side. Like if this top monkey has a Bloon coming from the top side in its range and a Bloon coming from the left side, it's gonna always focus the range in the left side. And that's just because of how the map is built, because this portion of the track is longer, and so these Bloons for the computer are considered like closer to the exit, and so they're like first compared to the other side. And yeah, that's the only thing that really can screw you up sometimes. So that's why I'm mixing here. So I have the submarine and path in strong. Then I have the Dark Monkey and the Ninja first. So in that way I can focus like different balloons, and in that way I should be able to pop them all. And now for round 28 for the lat balloons, going with the submarine 0 to 1, very important. You cannot afford to wait until the lat balloons enter in range of path so that you can pop the lat layer, because otherwise then the pinks are gonna go out of range for the ninja and from the submarine quite fast, and afterwards you cannot really pop them a lot. So having the sub that cannot pop the layers is gonna be a lot of time gained, and as well darts from the submarine that are not gonna go wasted, because if you don't have lead popping power, the darts normally just are stopped completely by the lead balloons, and so you lose piercing, you lose damage, you lose everything. So yeah, that's why going with that 0 to 1 sub. Another thing that I'm gonna do that normally I don't is getting caltrops after I got the third upgrade in the first path for the ninja. You can see the left side especially being quite long, so until the balloons actually enter in range of the ninja, some time is gonna pass on. So if I can have something like caltrops being stacked as the ninja is waiting for the balloons to enter its range, that's gonna be better. And so yeah, that's why I got caltrops earlier than usual, because regardless, if you're following this strategy, you should be able to upgrade the ninja 402 before round 40. So no problem. Again, round 38 using Pat's ability when the zebras enter in the map. Pat should be level 7, yeah. So for round 40 you should have Pat level 7, and the rest of the setup like I have it. Of course, having Pat's ability up, that's the move. That's a good knockback, and that's gonna allow especially the ninja to be able to pop most of these balloons, if not everyone. In this case I could pop every balloon. Sometimes it may happen that like some yellow balloons can sneak through. Actually, yeah, I don't need to do that. I need to remove this now. And so depending on exactly the like the knockback from Path, level 40 may be a little different, and so you may have some balloons sneaking through, but even if you have, you shouldn't be losing more than like 20 lives, so it shouldn't be a problem really. I'm gonna place a village right here. The closer I can to this top left intersection. Here we go. And now here building an alchemist. So you can see that the alchemist is not exactly like super close to the ninja, because of the fact that the ninja is the closer tower to it. It's gonna, when you unlock the brew, it should start buffing the ninja instead that, for example, a Pat. And also with the village you increase the range of especially the ninja and Pat. The Dark Monkey later on I'm gonna sell it, so it's not really that important, but Pat and the ninja are quite useful to have their range a little bigger. Now here using Pat's level 3 once more, and I'm gonna do the same in round 49. So that's the Alchemist 300. You can see the ninja being given the brew. I'm gonna get right now the village 200 to have also attack speed increased for Path and for the ninja. Actually, I may get here the village right off 220, so that I have also command detention. Why not? Now, unfortunately, this strategy that I'm gonna show you is gonna make the tower that is gonna be the key tower to survive around 63 being out of range of Pat. So that means that it's not gonna benefit until Pat reaches level 14. It's not gonna benefit from his level 3 ability. But despite that, it should still be enough to pop the ceramic rushes in round 63. So that's your main concern, because after you can survive round 40, then like it's easy. If you don't really screw up the strategy, you should be able to survive the rounds with no big problems. But then round 63, yes, is yet another round where you stumble, and you're gonna, and if you don't have like a certain specific strategy, you may lose. I've tried many different strategies, many different positions, and the best thing that I could find was boomerang right here, close to the alchemist, so this boomerang is gonna benefit from the alchemist buff. Close to the village, of course, to have the increased range. And this boomerang is gonna be a 4-0 boomerang. The more glaives is gonna be what is gonna make the ceramic rushes look super easy. And on top of that, I'm gonna get the alchemist 402, so that is gonna, it should be buffed more often, and as well a primary training village. So everything focused on getting this boomerang as strong as possible, because as I said, the main problem after round 40 is round 63. If you can survive round 63, then all the rest becomes easy. So that's the primary training village. Here we go. BFB, I'm gonna just use here pass level 10 to destroy the layer. So here we go. Pretty much like a Bloon cheaper effect. Okay, here getting the alchemist 402 as I said. I'm gonna start building as well right here in the right side of this village, as well a bomb 204. But later on, I don't wanna the alchemist to stop buffing the ninja, so I'm gonna just approach this first rush of 163 without using Pat's ability, and you can see that already the strategy is good enough so that I can survive it without even using Pat's ability. Some Bloons here sneaking through. I lost 3 lives in the second rush, and then in the third rush I'm gonna make everything easy just by using Pat's ability. Here we go. That's it. So that's around 63 gun. Again, here some lives lost in the bottom side, but yeah, overall I think it worked pretty well. Actually, instead of a bomb here, I think I may place a mob press. I think a mob press is going to be a lot more useful in this spot right here, because it's quite far away from the actual map, and especially the top path. So I think a mob press is going to be a lot better in that position. I may get the bomb placed up here instead. So yeah, around 63 I lost some lives, but overall I survived pretty well. so nothing to worry about. And now with the mob press procs, that should slow down a little bit the mobs. That should give to my towers even more time to pop the bloons. So that's perfect. Path is level 11. Okay, once path is level 14, as I said, now even the towers that are a little further from him should be buffed by his ability. You know what? I'm gonna actually sell this. I'm gonna place the bomb right here, so in that way the bomb is buffed right now by Path's ability, and it should be in range of the village anyway. So I'm not gonna really lose anything in placing the bomb there. And that's it. So round 63 was really the only problematic round. Right now it's just a downhill from here. I'm gonna finish this 204 bomb, and then very simply I'm gonna place 2 or 3 mob presses back here, and that's it. That should be this map. I'm gonna use here paths level 3 just because of the amount of mobs. There were a lot of them. And also around 75. Right now I could like sell this up, because right now I have a lot of other things that can pop layers. Is 1k, I would get back 1k cash. Yeah, that's not really a lot, so I'm gonna just leave it there. Do some extra damage, why not? 17k pops so far. Yeah, not bad. Okay, that's the bomb. That said, I'm gonna place another mob press right there. So here. Okay, here we go. Alright, for this round, most likely I'm gonna need pass level 3, but let's see, pass is level 13, so I can stand now the mob class Bloons. But yeah, I'm gonna use it because it's just too many mobs here. Okay, here we go. That's around 76. That should be a piece of cake with now the bomb 204 and the rest of the boomerangs. And Pat in 2 rounds should be level 14, so that's gonna mean that for round 79 or for round 80 I should have his level 3 affecting a lot more of monkeys, of towers around, so that's perfect. Actually here, oh nice, the first rush, not really a problem. I was able to pop all the ceramics without even using paths level 3, so that's awesome. Now let's see, does the village reach up to here? Oh yes. Actually here for this second rush, for the camo rush, I just I didn't want to risk really anything, so that's why I got I used the ability. Now path is level 14, so let's see, for the last 2 45 BFBs I may use it. So let's see how many Bloons are gonna be affected. Yeah, yeah, this the boomerang, this boomerang as well was affected, so definitely enough. All right, that's it, and that's around 80. These defenses are more than enough to deal against that, and you can see that the ability recharged quite fast. And here using pass level 10 for the Zomagat layer, now using his level 3 to finish off the Bloons, and that's it. So hope you guys enjoyed, and see ya. Bye bye.